Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends, it has been another week, so that means we have a whole week's worth of makeup releases to talk about, and my lordy has there been a lot of stuff. Didn't bother putting on any makeup today because if I'm honest, I'm having a poor couple of days of mental health. Nothing wrong with that, it is what it is. As you guys might know, I'm a psychologist, so I tend to be very open about these things. It happens, it's not a big deal. But before I get into the new makeup releases, I wanted to have a very, very quick announcement. The beautiful Elena Glam has hit over 1,000 subscribers. So, yay, very excited for her. If, for whatever reason, you haven't subscribed to her yet, I highly recommend it. She looks at a lot of affordable beauty. She does some amazing makeup tutorials. Like, I mean, the thing she does just blows my mind. The main thing that she's looking for now is some additional watch hours. So I would highly recommend checking out her videos. She has just a back catalogue of some really, really great things to look at, you know, testing out like Tati Beauty, the Blendiful. She's looked at stuff from AliExpress. She even looked at like the Tati dupe. She just has a whole load of things. Like she did a recent video where she did like Milk 114, I can't remember the full name, a recreation of one of those looks. So she is well worth looking at. So please do give her channel a look, watch some of her videos. I promise you, you will not regret it. But yeah, that is my little announcements. Let's just head straight into it. So Winky Looks are coming out with their S'mores collection, and it includes the S'mores face palette, which is $16. So it seems to include kind of a whitish highlight, a goldy shimmery highlight, and a bronzer / contour, depending upon, I suppose, your skin tone. It looked kind of grey, so I would say it's more of a contour. And that is $16, and they have the S'mores tri-coloured balm, which I'm like, what do you mean tri-coloured? Like 3 colours? That's very strange. It's $18. They say that it helps hydrate and condition lips for a smooth, supple pout, leaving behind a sheer nude tint creamy finish with a marshmallow scent. Personally, I'm not that big on like stuff that has scents. One of my major issues with the Charlotte Tilbury lip oil, apart from it being, let's face it, a scam, doesn't work, doesn't say what it says it will do, was the really sickeningly sweet smell. I really didn't like that, but that's Winky Looks' new collection if you're interested. I talked about this before. Urban Decay have now released their Lash Freak Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. It is $25, or you can get 2 together for $34.75, which obviously is cheaper, but like, unless you have 2 people that are really interested in trying this out at the same time, it doesn't really make sense to buy 2 of a new mascara that you haven't tried out. That's just my 2 cents on that. But they say it's an intensely volumizing mascara with an asymmetrical brush, which I do like the look of the brush, like in the sense that it looks like you could get your bottom lashes pretty well. It lengthens, lifts and curls lashes for a dramatic wide-eyed look. This ultra-pigmented flake-proof mascara creates volume and visible length for the bulbous lashes. Any Urban Decay mascara I've tried in the past I haven't liked. But I'll be honest, I have really rubbish lashes. I may have an experiment coming on soon where I try something that one of my subscribers and friends suggested, which was to try castor oil and see does that lengthen lashes. So that will be done over the next couple of weeks. Keep an eye out. Bitter Lace Beauty have their new Unity highlighter. That launched on July 11th for $22. They said that they said that 100% of proceeds, I was going to say 10%, that is not correct, 100% of all proceeds from that highlighter was split 50-50 between the Black Visions Collective and Colour of Change, which I thought was really cool. Now, as a highlighter, it doesn't make sense for me. I love the thought behind it of, like, you know, the different gradients of colour, and I get, like, it's the message of, like, different skin tones all being the same, but the thing is, when it's highlighters, it's not. And like, yeah, you could look at that and say, oh, I have 6 highlighters in one, but you don't really. Like, going to be very difficult to get your shades off that. Most of that, personally, it wouldn't work for me. And I don't really know, like once you blend it out, who it would work for. But I think if you used it as like maybe an eyeshadow or something, maybe it'd be cool. But I like the idea. I just think it's, like the idea is nice, but yeah, it doesn't work in my opinion. This I got really excited about because I loved the craft. This is Wicked Sisters Cosmetics, which by the way, they have a Hocus Pocus book of like lashes and a Hocus Pocus book of eyeshadows, because I was looking through their website and it's so cool, and I love Hocus Pocus, not past tense, current tense, future tense, present tense. I don't know. Grammar is hard. But they have this Wicked Sisters Invocation of the Spirit, which if you know the craft, this was the book that the girls ended up using to invoke the spirit, and it's the bit where all the sharks like washed up on the beach. Does anyone else remember that? No? Okay. Anyways, this is their new palette. It is releasing Wednesday, August 12th at 6 PM EST. It's vegan and it's cruelty free. It is, of course, like I said, inspired by the craft. And you can use the code CRYSTALBALL to take 15% off if you are interested. It's quite like muted tones, but I kind of like it. But I do think like there are two like magenta-ish shades there that I'm like, they look exactly the same. Should we actually just start taking a drink every time I tell a brand to edit themselves? We may have to do that. This next one is by Rude Cosmetics. It is Sin of Gluttony, not gluttony, gluttony. I see what you did there, Rude Cosmetics. I see what you did there, and it's an interesting pun. Didn't quite work, but I'm okay with it. It is $24 US and it is available now. It's obviously all glitters, so if you're into getting an all glitter palette, this might be the one for you. Speaking of glitter, Dear Katie Brown, they have a new arrival. By the way, one of my friends, Maria, she is Mindset and Mascara. I will either link her down below in my description box, or I will like put a pinned comment. It depends on how many characters I have in my description. It's annoying. She did a review a couple of weeks ago about Dear Katie Brown, and she really enjoyed them, so give her a little look. But they have quite a few things coming out as part of their collection. They have the Soul eyeshadow palette, which is $45, and it's like a lot of warm tones, pinks, some purples. It reminds me a little bit of a slightly more edited Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. So I'd say if you have that, you don't really need that one, but that's my opinion. They also have the Elemental Razor Shine Glitters Liner, and you can get the whole set of 6 for $36, which isn't bad. Like, when you think about, say, the likes of Urban Decay, the glitter liners that they have, they're, what is it, like $16 or something like that each. This is working out as being $6 each for those, and the colours look beautiful. They also have 4 different quads. They're the Earth, Fire, Air and Water Pressed Glitters quad. So they are $18 each if you are interested in those. I think if you know me, I'm looking at the Earth one because there's greens, but I'm also like, I have got quite a few glitters. I don't need to get any more. I'm trying to be better. Dark Magic Cosmetics have come out with their new Fairy Tale eyeshadow palette. It is coming out on July 20th. So in 2 more days you will be able to get it. I think it's interesting how the middle row essentially is all pink, and it kind of almost looked like they were trying to do like a trichromatic series of like just taking one colour story per row. And it almost looked like that. But then you look at the top row, which is almost all green, and then you look at the bottom row, and that's where it kind of falls apart. So for me, it's not for me. I can't find out how much it is, but if you're interested, keep an eye out. It's going to be out soon. I talked about Kimchi Chic Cosmetics, or Kimchi Chic Beauty, last week. I had seen their eyeshadow palette, but they have other things releasing as well. So obviously the eyeshadow palette we've talked about before, that's $30, but there is also the Sun Kissed in June face palette. It's a blush and highlight palette that is apparently made to complement all skin tones. It's $19. Look, you know how I feel when they say things like made to complement all skin tones. I'm like, really? 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 It's going to suit me, and it's going to suit somebody who has a really dark skin tone? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I don't understand why people make these claims. Then there is the No Sparkle Shaming Cream Shadow Set. You can get a set of 2 shades, Pink Shower and Femme Top. These are smudge proof, just like their other cream shadows, and apparently beyond sparkly, and they are $19. They are already available. They were released on July 16th if you are interested. The Crayon Case, which is a black owned brand, by the way. I talked about them, God, it would be about a month ago now. They have this essentially blush binder. So it looks like they are 3 different blush sets, but actually the binder has all 3 of those. So it's 3 pages with 18 blushes in total. They're huge, huge pans. That's coming on August 7th at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you're interested. I don't have a price yet. They look really interesting, but I think most of the tones wouldn't suit me. There's definitely tones there that I could use as, like, say, a contour or like a bronzer or whatever, but this is obviously made with darker skin tones in mind, so hurrah. I do think it's really interesting. And from what I remember of their website, their stuff isn't like wildly expensive, so definitely something to keep in mind if you have a darker skin tone and are looking for some blushes. I mean, 18 blushes. They do all look to be matte, which I think it's a pity that they don't have some like shimmery ones in there. I think that would be really, really interesting. Too Faced has a lot of stuff coming out. So they have their Plump and Prime Face Plumping Primer Serum, $42. It's a good thing I don't have like a weird lisp or something, because there's a lot of P's there, like pepper. I don't know. So it's apparently a plumping and volumizing serum, which I would assume would be good for like aging skin like mine. I get given out to when I say that I have aging skin. What? It's not anti-aging skin. I'm going forward in time. I'm clearly aging. I'm not friggin' Benjamin Button. Like, I'm being sassy. It's a plumping and volumizing serum that helps prep skin for flawless makeup application. It should want to. It's $42. It's insane. It's firming, filling and plumping. Smooth texture makes it easy to apply under makeup. It's lightweight and milky formula absorbs readily into the skin, providing a natural glowy finish. Fair enough. It also has superstar peptides apparently, and the hydrating formula adds a collagen pump elixir to the skin, or collagen plump rather. Fair enough. They also have the Lip Injection Maximum Plump Extra Strength Lip Plumper for $29. I mean, the thing about those is obviously those are just, they'll only work for maybe an hour or two, and then you have to reapply and reapply and reapply. So you won't get a lot of bang out of your buck in the sense that it's not going to last very, very long. But $29 seems about right. I mean, when you think about that, I spent $35 or €35 on that Charlotte Tilbury mess. That didn't work. The less I think about that, the better, because it still irks me. They also have the Lip Injection Power Plumping Lip Glosses for $23. I'd actually be interested in that, because obviously they come with some actual like colours to them. So they have the shades Soulmate, Say My Name, Secure the Bag, Oblast, Star Are Aligned, Pretty Pony, Just Friends, Secret Sauce, Glossy and Bossy, Hot Love, Wifey for Lifey, Just a Girl, People Pleaser, Wanna Play and Paid Off. They are going to be available from July 25th if you're interested, but they're also coming out with a new Born This Way matte foundation. It's apparently, and I find this so funny, suitable for 24-hour wear, and I was like, who the hell is wearing their foundation for 24 hours? And my friend Tia was like, and I was like, oh no, where's your mind going? She was like, what if you have a date and you're staying over and it's a 24-hour date? And I was like, oh, you filthy, filthy woman. Which, you know, fair, but I think that's probably the least of your concerns in those particular instances. But there you go. It's apparently going to be available in 35 shades for $40 each. They say it's oil-free and oil-controlling, transfer-resistant, waterproof, non-acnogenic, fragrance-free, which I do like. I can't stand fragrances in these sort of things. I know my friend Elena, who I mentioned at the beginning of the video, she likes fragrances. This is where we differ. But that's all right. You know, opposites attract. We complement each other. Medium to full buildable coverage, and it's infused with coconut water and hyaluronic acid and alpine rose, which I find interesting that they've put in hyaluronic acid, because obviously matte foundations tend to be very, very drying, but hyaluronic acid is there for moisturising and hydration. So It might be one to try out if you have dry skin but want to do the matte base. Considering there's hyaluronic acid in it, it might work out. I don't know, don't come for me. I'm just like putting something out there. It might work. That is also available July 24th if you're interested. Murad have a clarifying oil-free water gel that has been added to their acne control line. So apparently it is meant to hydrate, balance and calm your skin, and it's meant to be for normal, oily, combination and sensitive skin. And that was available from July 14th on Murad's own website. It's going to be available from July 21st on Sephora and July 26th from Ulta Beauty, and it is $44 if you are interested. When I saw this, I thought it was Sugar Pill Cosmetics. The packaging really reminded me of it, just in the sense, I suppose the only thing is that the logo isn't like Sugar Pills. That was the only thing I think that confused me, but this looked like it would be a Sugar Pill thing. This is actually Angel Empire Cosmetics. It is their Blue Morpho Duochrome Moisturizing Lip Gloss. I mean, interesting, and it is $6.50 US each. It is called a blueberry slushy. Oh no, sorry, it's blueberry slushy flavour. I mean, interesting. It's available now if you are interested. I don't think I can pull off shades like that, but I do think it's kind of cool. Huda are coming out with some new nude liquid matte mini sets. So it contains 4 new exclusive and limited edition shades directly inspired by the new nude eyeshadow palette. That includes Raw, which is a brick brown, Tickle, a deep pink, Tease, a purple brown, and Teddy, which is peach with brown highlights. And it's apparently available now at Sephora in Italy, and it's coming soon at Shop Huda Beauty for €30 if you are interested. This next one really confused me. This is from Becca, and I am flummoxed, I believe is the word. So they have their... Can somebody please explain this to me? Because, look, I love makeup, but I don't always understand it, right? This is the new No Pigment Virtual Foundation and Highlighter by Becca Cosmetics. Excuse me? Don't understand. So these new products are part of the all-new and innovative, apparently, Zero collection. So the No Pigment Virtual Foundation is a clear foundation that instantly cools skin on contact while controlling oil production, that helps perfect skin with a transparent matte finish. £29. That sounds more like a primer than a foundation. I'm very, very confused. Like, very, very confused. It's reminding me a little bit of the thing that you see sometimes on Groupon or Amazon, which I, by the way, have bought and will be doing a review on, Bad Makeup Science, to see, you know, it's like this colour changing foundation that fits everyone. Well, this seems to be the same sort of thing in that they're saying like it's one size fits all. And I'm like, oh God, you can't have one size fits all on foundation, but this isn't really foundation. They've called it foundation, but it's not. I'm very confused. And then the next one is just as confusing. No Pigment Highlighter for face and lip. So bearing in mind that the No Pigment Virtual Foundation was meant to control oil production, so, you know, meant to leave you a bit more matte, but they're saying that this is a gloss for face and oil that delivers a wet glass skin effect. So take away the oil, but add it back in. So confused. So confused. They say it's free from pigment. This formula utilises the brand's clear light blur technology. Yes, it's filled with nanobots to diffuse light around the face to create an enviable highlight for £19. What the actual hell? Like, I'm semi-intrigued just to test it out and be like, what is this rubbish? Another Bad Makeup Science. But I'm also like, that's so expensive. What are you doing, Becca? What are you doing? Comments down below. I want to hear what you guys think. Sigma have a new soft blend brush set. It has 6 multifunctional extra soft Sigma Tech fibre brushes that can be used on the face or the eyes, and it includes Soft Blend 10, which can apply and blend eyeshadows on the lid or the crease, the Soft Blend 20, which sets primer and concealer or highlight with precision, the Soft Blend 30, which buffs concealer, applies highlighter or sweeps on baking powder, which seems odd that you would buff concealer and potentially apply highlighter with the same brush. Like, I need a different shape on a brush to do that. I don't know about you, but that's me. Like, I like a densely packed buffing brush, but that's me. Soft Blend 40, apply powder, blur, highlighter or contour with precision. Okay, Soft Blend 50, Contour the Cheekbones, Apply Blush, or Sweep On Setting Powder. And Soft Blend 60, Apply and Blend Powder, Blush, or Bronzer. Okay, they are available now for $95. Again, all of the links down below, along with any sort of codes that you can get for money off, are down in the description box. And if they're not in the description box, they will be in a comment down below, because sometimes I run out of characters. It is what it is. Now we're on to the Revolution portion. So Makeup Revolution have the new Flamboyance Flamingo and Flamingo Oh My Blush palettes. Right, so there is an 18 pan eyeshadow palette, which is, let's face it, primarily neutral with 2 pops of blue in it. Right, if that is something that you are interested, though, it is available now. I think they're usually like £15. I couldn't find any information on it. Like, I didn't really go looking. They're usually very affordable. But they also have the Flamingo Oh My Blush palette. It includes 3 blushes in Rich Pink, Warm Coral Pink, and Cool Peach, with a cute flamingo stamp on each. That is something I'm interested in. I do actually like that little, like, cheek palette. They are all matte though. I think if one of them had been like a shimmery blush, then I'd have been like, yum, 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 yum. But that does feel very sexual. I'm very sorry. I did not mean it to be. But yeah, if it had a shimmer blush, then I'd be like, yeah, give it to me. But it doesn't. Revolution Pro have a whole chunk of new things. They have the Revolution Pro 24K Priming Serum, which is 28 mils for £15. Don't know what it is that it's meant to do. I think it has like gold sparkles in it, so I don't know why you'd want that, but to each their own. They have the Revolution Pro 24K Gold Eyeshadow Palette for £14.99. Yeah, I mean, that's not for me. It's neutral as hell. We know that. Again, take a drink every time I say neutral as hell. And definitely there are 2 kind of goldy brown, or not goldy brown, there's like 2 deep reddish browns in there that didn't need to be in there. There's 2 whites in there that didn't need to be in there. There's 2 yellows that didn't need to be in there. There's 2 creams that didn't need to be in there. Edit yourself. Yeah. And they also have the Revolution Pro 24K Gold Setting Spray for £8. Brown Melanin Makeup have expanded their line. They have new loose setting powders and glosses, and they launched on July 15th. So the setting powder comes in 2 different shades. So there is Light, which is a universal translucent shade. There is the Translucent Melanin, which is a deep medium. So yeah, they are £14.99 if you're interested. In terms of the glosses, they come in 5 different shades, and they're 100% vegan and cruelty free, and they come in the styles Fantasy, La Reine, Ice, Ankara, and BGM, and they are £8.99 and available now if you're interested. Revlon, I talked about this, oh god, would it be 2 months ago, something like this? I sneak peeked this, but Revlon are doing a collection with Wonder Woman 1984. Now, when I look at the colours of this, it makes an awful lot of sense. There's a lot of, like, I don't know if anybody watches Netflix's like Glow, like the Women of Glow Wrestling. I love it. But I'm getting such Glow wrestling vibes from this, and I'm kind of here for it. So there's the Face and Eye palette for $14.99. They obviously have made it so that there are 2 shades that are bigger, and those are like for the face, like they can be used for the face and the eyes, so that makes sense. And the shades, they're very 80s, it makes a lot of sense. They also have the Super Lustrous lipstick for $8.49, and they come in the shades Raise Your Fist, Super Heroine, Amazon, Strike First, Justice for All, and Truth Seeker. So they look interesting. I don't think I mean, I like the red one. Are we surprised? Also makes sense that Revlon are doing this because, like, Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, is like, not their ambassador, but like their spokesperson, like the face of Revlon, so it makes a lot of sense. They also have the Colour Stay Glaze Stick for $7.99 in the shades Jilt and Sapphire. They have the Warrior Glitter Lip Colour for $10.99 in Gear Up and Fight For It. The Ultra HD Matte Lip Mousse for $9.99 in Scorpion Red and Earthy. I may want the red. not gonna lie. They also have the Kiss Melting Shine lipstick for $12.99 in Courageous and Hot Spirited. The Liquid Armour Glow Pot in Golden Lasso for $11.99. The Transforming Effects Eye Powder for $9.99, which, not gonna lie, kind of interested in that. That looks interesting to me. And the Compact Mirror for $6.99. They are available now if you are interested. I talked about this last week in that Patrick Starr was releasing his own brand, which is one size. And I was like, please don't release something neutral. And he kind of did. Face wipes and a makeup dissolving mist. I mean, right. So what do I even say? The dissolving makeup mist is $24. They are, by the way, available at Sephora, so there's no way I'd be getting it anyway because I don't have a Sephora. It is what it is. It's infused with calming jojoba and brightening rosehip oils to refresh and soothe the skin. But you see, the thing is, Urban Decay had something like that came out 3 or 4 years ago. So this is not anyway near to being new or innovative. Not that brands have to be new and innovative. I mean, there's only so many ways that you can reinvent the wheel, but just for an initial launch, it seems very like anticlimactic, in my opinion. And there's also the Go Off Makeup Remover Wipes for $15 and you get 21 wipes. Somebody put a tweet up and I saw my friend Rebecca liked it, and I was like, because that's why it came into my feed on Twitter, because I'm not very good on Twitter. And it was like, are we not meant to, as a makeup community or as a beauty community, be moving on to being more environmentally friendly? I thought we'd moved on from makeup wipes because, you know, they're not good for the environment and it's very wasteful. And I was like, yeah, I thought we had too. That's why I have things like face halos and like cloths and stuff. So it doesn't make an awful lot of sense, and it's very expensive. Apparently it says here why he chose makeup removers. It says Patrick chose makeup removers first as a reminder to when his store manager told him he was wearing too much makeup and to wipe it off. I mean, okay, seems like a bit of a stretch, but, and also one size fits all. It's kind of like goes against that message. Don't know. Juvia's Place have come out with a new collection. It's their Nude collection. It's a whole lip collection. So they have the Nude Velvety Matte Lipstick, $14 for each bundle. $14 for each lipstick, or you can get a bundle of 4 shades for $52. So you have the Mauves, which has 4 shades, including Kebai, A Mauve Moment, Chic in 2020. Let's not talk about 2020. Why would you name a lipstick after the worst year that has ever yeared? And I say that as an Irish person, and we don't like 1845 or 1798 or really 1916. There's a lot of years we don't like, but I would contend that 2020 is definitely up there. Bit confused. Whatever. They also have the chocolates, which come in 4 shades: Cocoa, Toffee, Lady and Muted. They have the peaches, which comes in Libra, In Vogue Me and Mademoiselle. They also have Luxe lip liners for $10 each. There is Scorpio, which is a darkened plum; Cola, a chocolatey brown; So Rare, which is a golden muted brown; Lush, a dark rose, which, interesting to me; Love Me, a pinkish brown; and Sweet Nothing, which is a soft brown beige. They have lip glosses for $13. So they have glass glosses in 3 shades, which comes in the styles It's Glass, It's Electric and So Glazed. They have the Lip Reflect gloss in 4 shades: Caramel Rose, Barely There, Sis and Kiss Me. I think the differences there is that the glass gloss, they are far more like glittery, or they look kind of, they do look a little bit more, not transparent, but more like juicy. Is that the way to say it? And the Lip Reflect glosses, they look to be a lot more opaque than the glass glosses. You can get the full collection for $246 if you're interested. You can get the gloss bundles for $36 and $35 depending on which ones you're getting, and you can get the lip liner bundle for $48 if you are interested. Gior Couture have a new collection available. It is a Love You Like a Sister Volume 2. It's available now. It comes with 5 different nail polishes for $45 altogether, not $45 each. That would be insane, but that's not bad. Like $9 each. I'm really bad. I have a lot of nail polishes and I never use them, so obviously I'm not going to get those. I have problems. I kind of want to give a shout out to this as well because I hadn't realised. This is Cheekbone Beauty. They are a cosmetics brand in Canada and they are Indigenous owned. So they are run by, I don't want to say Native Americans because even adding the American onto that or Native Canadian implies like ownership to a culture that isn't necessarily theirs. So I guess I'm going to go with Indigenous. I'm not really sure of the language. I have friends who are Indigenous and they would call themselves natives sometimes, so I'm kind of using that term because that's what they would use, but let me know if that isn't 100% correct. Anyways, they have 2 new lip glosses available now. There's Agave and Birch, and they have some beautiful, beautiful things on their website. Again, all of the information down below. Do go check them out. They are 19 Canadian dollars each, and they look really pretty. They look really pretty, and 19 Canadian dollars sounds like a lot, but when you convert it to like pounds or euros, the Canadian dollar isn't as strong, but you do have to remember that you will be paying taxes and customs, etc. So just keep that in mind. This is, I got so confused with what the name of this brand was. I think it's Wink with Ink, I think it's called. It's very confusing. But then it says like Suck It by Inky Babe. So it's very confusing as to what brand it actually is. But this is the Suck It by Inky Babe eyeshadow palette. It consists of 9 pan shades with 5 mattes and 4 shimmers. It is, believe it or not, $6 at the moment, but it will usually be $12. I mean, it's a good price. I don't get the colour story. It's not for me. I mean, even for me, and I'm a parakeet, I love colours. Nom nom nom. I don't get it. I feel like I'm maybe having like makeup fatigue because there's nothing that I've seen recently that I'm like, I want it, I need it, must have it. I think I'm broken. Guys, send help. And chocolate? JK, don't send me chocolate. Like, I'm already a chunky monkey. Lucky Bunny Cosmetics, I talked about them last week. They have more stuff coming out again. So they have new matte liquid lipsticks. They are available now for $19.95 Australian or £10.99 if you are interested. So they seem to come in lots of different shades. In addition to that, they also have a new long-lasting liquid eyeliner pen, and it's available for £8.24 or €9.19 if you are interested. I mean, that looks nice. I'm always looking for a nice new eyeliner, but I think they are an Australian brand, so I would imagine if you order stuff from them, you are going to have to pay customs. So again, keep that in mind. This is Glow by Glory. It is a black owned brand, just FYI. They have a new oil-based makeup remover. They have called it their makeup detergent. It is launching on July 18th, so that is today as I am filming. So it is already available. I don't have any information on the prices because I wasn't able to find that as of filming, but do please check it out if you're interested. Creole Rouge Beauty have a new matte liquid lipstick and glosses. They're already available. They are $15 each and they come in lots of different colours. They look very pretty. Can you guess which one I'm interested in? Hint, it's a red. One day I'll be a normal person. Serenely Blissful Cosmetics have also introduced their new Romance Matte Lip. So they have the shades Double Standards, Materialistic, Rage and Seduction, and they are already available. They are $12 each if you are interested. So by the way, from left to right, it was Double Standards, Materialistic, Rage and Seduction, which is interesting because Rage and Seduction look very close to each other. Like very, very close. Just one is more orangey based than the other. You know that men will never be able to tell the difference. Straight men. That's a terrible generalisation, but you know what I mean. Alien Cosmetics have their Stellar Sunset eyeshadow palette. It's available now for $25. It's a primarily purple palette with some like blue pops, which is okay, but it's not for me. But to each their own. It's not a bad price. I have a lot of feelings on this one. This is Dose of Colours. So they have 2 new 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. They have the Smoky Soiree, which is it has like a berry tone and then like some cool tones. And there is the Cutting Edge, which has like an olive, sort of a green and kind of some neutral warm tones to it. They are $32 each. They are available now. They're so expensive, but I'm like, I also want them. But I also have 3 Dose of Colours £5 eyeshadow palettes that I haven't touched yet, that I bought ages ago, like at Christmas. So I need to leave it alone, essentially. Tatcha are adding this to the Trend Mood box. I haven't bought anything from the Trend Mood box, but this is apparently going in, and it is a new product. It's the Original Cleansing Ritual. So apparently it has vitamins A, B2, B12 and E, as well as moisturising proteins that soothe and boost the luminosity of hair and skin. Fair enough. It has a pH neutral amino acid base. This purifying daily cream cleanser transforms into a gentle foam that washes away impurities without stripping the skin. Japanese rice powder naturally softens and boosts the skin's luminosity, while moisture binding Okinawa red algae and ceramide replenishing Japanese brown algae are paired with hyaluronic acid and Hadase 3 to replenish essential moisture. Can I just say I'm really proud of myself for getting through that sentence without tripping over any of the words. Hooray for me. Skin is apparently left softer, suppler. Is it not more supple? I don't think suppler is a word. I think it's more supple. And imparted with long-lasting hydration. It's $35 for 4 fluid ounces, which is actually, in fairness, but I will talk about the Charlotte Tilbury thing again. That was the last video on my channel. That was €35 for 2 fluid ounces of BS. So that is going to be available from August 3rd if you're interested. Colourpop have revealed their new Fresh Unfreckled Freckle pens. So they come in 2 shades, $8 each, soft brown and dark brown, and they are available now. I have codes down below to help you take some money off if you are interested. Glyphs and Cosmetics have come out with their 1991 palette. Why isn't it 1990, which is obviously the best year ever? The year I was born, and also there was Italia 1990 where Ireland did weirdly well. And we had our first female president. Like, I'm not saying that 1990 was the best year ever, but wasn't that the year that the Berlin Wall fell? Why 91? I wasn't born then. I mean, granted, I was there for a year, so maybe people were starting to understand that the world was a better place just by me being there. JK, I'm not that self-involved. But they have the 1991 palette. It is £15, but you can get 20% off with the code IndieMood20, which is affiliated with the Instagram account, the Indie Mood, because that's where I get an awful lot of the information. I actually put down in my description box where I get all of these pictures too, FYI. I sneak peeked this, God, it would be about 2, maybe 3 months ago. This is the Glam Light Donut palette. It is launching July 19th, so the day that this is uploaded, at 8 AM Pacific Standard Time for $22. You can use the code AmyLoves if you want some money off. Do you know what? It reminds me a little bit of the Alien Cosmetics one, in that it's pinky purple with a bit of blue and some nudes in there. But it's $3 cheaper, so that's interesting. Pretty Hearts Cosmetics have come out with their Pretty Hearts Send Love eyeshadow palette. It is $24.50, and it's really interesting because when I was looking at this, I was like, this is such a Valentine's Day palette. But obviously, it's July, so... But I get it as like a summery palette, but yeah, there you go. OMFG Cosmetics, who are a nice small little indie brand. I've had really positive interactions with them online. I haven't bought anything from them, but the owner seems to be really nice. They have the Colourful Glitter Stack, which launched on July 15th. All glitter stacks were on sale for $15 as opposed to their regular price of $18. So that's a new product for them. Josh Cosmetics, which is an English indie brand, they have a few things coming out. So they have their Daydreamer eyeshadow palette. It is £19.99. So it's, again, what is it with purples, blues, pinks and some neutrals? Something's in the water. But you can also get the full Daydreamer collection, and that includes the eyeshadow palette, a Dreamer makeup bag, limited edition Dreamy highlighter and lemon lip scrub, and that is £32.99. The Dreamy highlighter, this is what it looks like, that is also available for sale. It will usually be £10, but at the moment it is down to £7.50 if you are interested. This is another little indie brand. This is Monique Poulet. She's available on, I want to say, Etsy. This is the new Neon Rave palette. It comes with glow-in-the-dark body paste and mini black light, which is kind of cool. So it contains 12 pans in vegan shades for $70 US. So I mean, the neon trend is just continuing. Be Beautiful Cosmetics have their new Masterpiece eyeshadow palette. It contains 18 super pigmented shades with all matte finishes, and it's retailing for $35 US. I don't like the shape of the palette. That does annoy me. I wonder also, did they get permission to use Betty Boop? Like, did they pay copywriting? So many questions. I do like the shades though. The shades are really, really pretty, and I do find the way that they've swatched it interesting in that they've like done like a swatch of one and a swatch of the other like right next to each other, so you can kind of almost see how they would ombre into each other. I think that's kind of cool. This is the Lmp Boutique and Cosmetics, which I seem to always talk about. This is their schoolyard collection. They have a lot of stuff in it. So they have their Let's Paint bundle. So that includes a brush and like an eye palette for $28. They have the Right Strokes brush set for $24. The brush stroke bundle for $15, which includes like kind of a mixing palette and some of the brushes. The Arts and Craft bundle for $50, which includes brushes, the eyeshadows, some glitters, etc. They have a lot of glitters. So they have the Bookworm glitter pack for $30. They have the Schoolyard glitter pack, which has a lot of pink tones in it. That's $20 at the moment, down from usually $24. And that includes the shades Crayon Highlighter and Behavior Chart, which by the way, as a behavioral psychologist, I'm like, interesting that you put in Behavior Chart there. Interesting. You can buy each of those separately. They retail for $4 if you're interested. They also have the Now I Know My ABCs glitter pack for $15, and they have a load of lip glosses, including Pinky Promises, Jungle Gym, Juice Box, and Playground Crush lip glosses, and they are $5 each, and they are available now if you are interested. Elijah Storm Cosmetics has a new oil-free liquid foundation. It's a formula enriched with moisturising agents. It apparently doesn't crease or flake and can last all day. It's available in 23 different shades, and it retails for $29 if you are interested. Nyes Wink Cosmetics has the new Nyla eyeshadow palette. It is $15. You know I'm looking at the green. Like, that's literally all that is attracting me to it. And I think because it's next to a pink and a purple, I'm like, I would wear those together in a heartbeat. But I know I don't want the rest of it, so it's not for me. I'm doing well, aren't I? Madajai Beauty has this neutral eyeshadow palette which contains 15 colours. It's very, very cool toned. Kelly, you might like this. Apparently the palette is inspired by 90s R&B music, and it's retailing for $22. It's not for me. It's too neutral. It's too plain. C'est la vie. Mix and Blend Beauty has the new Wildlife eyeshadow palette. It has 4 mattes, 4 shimmers, and 4 pressed glitters. I couldn't find any information as to how much it is, but it's available on Monday the 20th. So if you're willing to wait, you can check that out. I know a lot of people have issues with there being pressed glitters in a palette. I personally don't care, but what I will say is this is not an eyeshadow palette that I am interested in. Chantal Chiara Beauty has a new Brown Sugar and Honey eyeshadow palette for $35. I really like the mixes of the pinks and the purples, but then there's a lot of like neutrals in it, so it's not for me. I think if it had just been like the pinks, then I'd be like, oh, maybe, but $35, very expensive for me. Cosmetics have launched their Soft Blur Velvet Lip Liner. It's apparently an innovative blurring lip liner. How can lip liner be innovative? But there you go. It delivers a velvety texture and luscious matte finish. It can be used alone for a soft diffused look or with lipstick to define and contour. So it's apparently formulated with Sasha in Chai oil, squalene, shea nut oil, and vitamin E to help nourish and condition your lips. It's enriched with bisabolol. I was doing so well with pronunciation and then they tossed that one in. It helps to provide antioxidant defense and to ease inflammation, and it's available in 5 shades, and they are $19 each if you are interested. Laura Mercier has added a new translucent loose setting powder in the shade Honey. So it is $39 and $23, so it must come in different sizes. So yeah, there you go. That is going to be available from July 29th. Again, if you're interested. Sugary Cosmetics have a collaboration with Mary G. Coleman. Don't know who she is, Mary Gia or me. Anyways, whatever. It's the Movie Night collection, and it has a lot of things in it. So there is the Pop Color eyeshadow palette for $32, which is quite a bluey purple. I don't really get the color scheme on that, and you know me, I hate eyeshadow palettes that have wasted space. Oh, I just realized, like, up at the top I didn't see There were 4 shades because they blended in with the colour of the popcorn. They are like whites and toffee colours. That's a weird... Yeah, that's not done very well, in my opinion. It's $32. There's the Ticket Face Duo Blush and Bronzer for $18, which is kind of cute. But again, that's only going to suit very specific, like, colours and undertones. They have the Soda Highlighter Palette for $20, which is very, very light. Again, that's not going to suit a lot of skin tones. The Nacho Brushes for $25. Clapper Lipstick, Velvet and Matte, $12 each. And they have Candy Puffs Beauty Sponges for $12. You can get the whole collection for $110. And that is launching July 18th. So it's already, or it should be available shortly after I finish filming, because it's available at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's available now if you want to get it. Nabla have a new Body Glow and Body Brush. So they have the Body Glow, which comes in 2 different shades. They're $29 each. They say they're a lightweight oil gel texture, easy to apply for an all-over glow, and also lusciously moisturising and hydrating for the smoothest beaming skin ever. So I suppose it'd be good for like a little bit of a collarbone highlight. So it comes in Body Glow and Sugar Babe. The Body Glows come in the shades Sugar Babe, which is a shimmering warm gold with rose gold micro sparkles, and Max Relax, which is an intense bronze with copper micro pearls. Neither of those are for me. I think they'd probably be too dark for my skin tone, but I am Casper. And they also have a body brush, which makes sense that they're putting it with that. So you can get this for €18.50. Stila have a lot of things, and it's their new Bohemian Renaissance collection. So it's part of their Autumn 2020 collection. And I was kind of surprised they didn't have like a true eyeshadow palette collection as part of it. But it's kind of nice to see a collection that doesn't include that. In saying that, they have the Kaleidoscope eyeshadow, which is a shimmery brown for $18. Like, who's going to be buying a single shimmery brown eyeshadow? Who, like maybe 15 years ago, but not now. They also have the Kaleidoscope eyeshadow duo for $28 each, and that comes in Velveteen Dream and Classic Cashmere. I mean, it's very, very neutral. They have a plumping lip glaze in 6 shades, $24 each. Trifecta Metallica lip, eye and cheek stick, 6 shades, $26 each. They have the semi-gloss lip and eye paint, 5 shades, $24 each. The Micro Tip Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in brown and black shades, they're $22 each. The One Step Correct Kitten Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer, of course they put in kitten because they're known for their kitten eyeshadow, that is $36. The One Step Correct Eye Correcting and Brightening Serum for $38. Interesting that that is $2 more expensive. Don't know why. They also have the I Dare You liquid eyeliner and eyeshadow set for $25. So I'm not sure if that contains their new liner, or because they already have like a liner as part of their collection. That's a little bit unclear. Baby Bat Beauty have launched their Summer Goth palette. So these are the shades that they have as part of it. It's all very deep, very kind of jewel tones. That's how you do a goth palette. You can use the code IndieMood for 20% off. It is affiliated if you are interested. Crt London have also launched their newest collaboration. It's with Smiley World, and I just do not get it. They have their Wink On eyeshadow palette for £25, and it comes with a metallic eggplant, a bronze, a gold, and a burnt metallic red eyeshadow. Like, I don't get how you would make something out of that. Very confused. They have the Smile On lipstick for £18, and they come in Be Kind, which is a nude, and Be Proud, which is a red. And that friggin' promo picture is so hot to me because she has lipstick in her mouth. Like, it's like she's biting down on it, and it just makes me feel a little bit nauseated. They also have the Smooth On lip balm for £16. I see that my cat is on the window and she's looking in. You're gonna have to wait. There is a Keep an Eye On coloured mascara for £16 in the shades Be Brave, which is a pink, Be Bold, a blue, Be Happy, a lime green. I mean, I'm not really that bothered. Energy Boost eye patches for £22 and Stick On nail stickers for £16. And they're available now if you're interested. The Lash Firm has their Excellent eyeshadow palette. I'm not saying it's excellent, it's just called the Excellent eyeshadow palette. Contains 18 shades of shimmers and mattes for $30. yeah, I mean, I'm not interested. Elf have some new little bite-sized face duos, which I am actually interested in this. This I am interested in. They are $3 each. I just saw this just 10 minutes before sitting down to film. So it's a highlighter on one side and a blush on the other side. I want those. I think they look really cute. I will happily get those. Now we are on to the sneak peek portion of the show, the episode. Fenty Skin are launching soon, and it looks like they're going to have a total cleanser, a fat water toner, whatever that is, and a day cream with SPF that's going to be available on Fenty Skin on July 31st, and it's going to be available July 28th from Sephora. So yeah, that is coming very, very soon. Lunar Cosmetics have a new Have Your Cake palette that is launching late August, September. Lmp Cosmetics are coming out with a new mascara. Playing and Makeup by Yolanda is coming out with some sort of a new Bloom Blush palette. So it's £8. That's quite a bit, isn't it? Yeah, £8. Fast math. Jackie Aina is coming out with her own brand. It's called FORVR Mood. I'm calling it FORVR Mood, even though it has no E's in it, so it's like FORVR Mood. I don't know. But we don't know when it's coming out, but I would imagine pretty soon, because like Patrick Star announced his, and then straight away there were products, and it was like, oh, okay. There you go, which kind of makes sense. We all have really short attention spans these days. Bow Lash have some new products coming out. They are a new brand, so you can't even find their website really at the moment. It's just like still under construction, but this is some of the products they're going to be coming out with. Sugary Cosmetics have a new Homecoming Matte Longwear Foundation, which is coming in 10 shades. That will apparently be launching on the 21st of July at 6 p.m. if you're interested. Copacetic Cosmetics, who I really enjoy, they have revealed their August quad. It's the Sweet Treats quad. So at the moment it won't be available on their website unless you get the subscription box, but once they've shipped out the subscription boxes, then they'll make this available for sale if you're interested. It's usually about $18. Peachy Queen have given a sneak peek of a new palette. Kind of digging the colour story. It looks cute. Be Perfect have also given us some hints about the new collaboration with Stacey Marie. It's their third go with this. It's the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti. So it seems there's going to be a palette. We don't know what the palette looks like. Lashes, lipsticks and some highlights. And that is coming soon. No exact dates yet. Rosewood Cosmetics have 3 new glosses, and that's going to be available from the 21st of July. No idea of the prices, but there you go. And we have Terra Moon Cosmetics, who have 5 new iridescent chameleon shades coming soon, but no exact date or price yet. GLF Cosmetics have a Ring Ring eyeshadow palette. It contains 15 shades with duochrome, mattes and shimmers, and that is again apparently coming soon. This annoys me. This is Ouija Cosmetics, or Ouija Cosmetics, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It is a 42 colour occult palette. Edit yourself. There are so many shades there that are just dupes of themselves. That could have been easily made, into a 21 pan. Easily. Like, I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I take that out and that out because that's a dupe of itself. They're like 3 or 4 dupes of themselves. It's ridiculous. They're all going to look the same in the eye. Badly done. But it's apparently launching August 1st if you are interested in unedited palettes. We are now on to enabler alerts. We're almost there. Well done, guys. Hide your wallets if this is potentially triggering for you. Joy Lorraine Cosmetics currently have a sale on where you can get some of their palettes, such as this one, for $7. RLG Cosmetics have the code HOTSPOT, which will get you some money off some of their brushes. B&X Cosmetics have a buy 2 get 1 free sale on their lip glosses. All you have to do is use the code B2G1 at checkout. Again, all details down below in the description box. Erica's Vanity Shop has 40% off their site at the moment with the code BF40. So for instance, all of their eyeshadow palettes are only $18 at the moment, so that's pretty good. Meliva Cosmetics have 30% off if you use the code SAVE30, so there you go. Zana Cosmetics have free shipping with the code free shipping, very imaginative, and that is until July 25th. KYCS Minx have markdowns up to 50% off, plus an extra 20% off if you use the code 13K. So if you're interested, there you go. Lime Crime have free shipping on all US orders, but for those of us who are outside of the US, like myself, you have free shipping on international orders of $50 or more. And if you spend more than $50, then you get the free Sun-Kissed face palette, which is worth $44 if you are interested. Natasha Denona currently has 50% off their Chroma Crystal liquid eyeshadows, which were vastly overpriced in my opinion anyways. Her Mannerisms currently has a sale where you can use the code 50gloss for 50% off their Lucid Dream lip gloss. And that is it. That is the whole kit and caboodle for the last 7 days. Let me know if there's anything that you're interested in, you know, anything that you want to pick up. Do please like, comment and subscribe. I even put like a little watermark down here that you can just click on to subscribe. It's that easy. Push the button. You'll only see it if you're on desktop. If you're on like mobile or TV, you're going to be sitting there kind of going, she's clearly lost her mind. I mean, I have, but not on that. But yes, do please like, comment and subscribe. Do please share, because sharing is caring. I have a very small channel. I'm trying to grow. I'd love to get to the point where I could potentially be monetized, because I am greedy. You know, I want a 5th cat and they are not cheap. And if I could monetize my YouTube channel, then I could justify a 5th cat. Do it for cats. But that is it. Do please join me in my next video, which will be a little mini haul from Pennies, aka Primark. So it's clothing, beauty and accessories haul. That'll be up on Tuesday. I post Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays when I'm not having a case of the sads. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you.